back at again with another YouTube. Sit back, relax. The video has started, baby. Now listen up, y'all. We're going right back at it again. Today is February the 7th, and I actually had 8 clients. Now, I did 2 of my clients. They were nothing but some simply overlays, but they were like early in the morning, y'all. I was just cranking my brain back up and piecing it together. But we're doing it again, and today we are going to be doing a mixture of Valentine's Day and regular sex, I'm not going to lie. But for my third client of the day, she wanted an inspo set for Valentine's Day, and she wanted her boo thing. Ooh, she wanted her boo thing initial on her nails. And I said, you know what? Yeah. Hell yeah. Scratch that record. Anywho, so I end up putting her boo thing initial along with a heart and also some mini lips right on her ring finger. On her pinky finger, I end up drawing out a heart flame, y'all. Back then, it was so hard for me to do a heart flame, y'all. It used to be so complicated, Now, I'm going back in with my red because I forgot to add the red notebook line. I was like, hold on, something missing. Then I was like, oh yeah, the red notebook line. Because on the set, I couldn't really see it like that, but yeah. Now, mind you, she got extra short. So I'm a short nail tech once again, but I still do long sets. I'm a short nail tech, but I'm going to make anything work. Trust. I'm going to make it work, boo. I promise you. I can't promise you every design going to get on there, but I'm going to try to get the majority favorite designs on your nails, okay? Now, hear me out. On the pointer finger, she ended up getting a tic-tac-toe. It was with hearts and X's. I'm not going to lie. I loved everything about the tic-tac-toe. Once again, baby, like I said in the last YouTube, I love me a good tic-tac-toe set. Like, you can never get me up off a tic-tac-toe. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the go at tic-tac-toe. I ain't gonna get out of my little cheat code what I be doing to win, but just know. If the ones that know, you know, okay? Filling in the tic-tac-toe, I end up going in with the red hearts and also doing my X's in the black. I'm not gonna lie, I use a longer liner brush when I'm doing like the fill-in to actually doing designs inside the tic-tac-toe, because when you use them short brushes, I just feel like it come out too, how can I put it, like, it be overflowing on the lines, and I don't want it to overflow on the lines. I want it to stay inside the lines. Now, she wanted a bling nail on her middle finger, and I'm not gonna lie, I love everything about the bling nail. The bling on the extra short really be giving, like, y'all, I'm a overlay extra short type of girl. Like, I literally have just been getting regular overlays. Like, I don't get any, long nails or nails with tips, and I could say benefits wise, I love everything about it because it really grows my nails out, have my nails looking really healthy. I have a real bad habit of like popping my nails off, and I'm gonna say this as a nail tech. Yes, I tell y'all not to pop y'all nails off, but I pop mine off, and I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it. I literally haven't popped my nails off in like months because I've been doing myself on overlays. And y'all can see from that hand, yeah, you can see them bad boys been on a long time. Now, boom, that came out so tea, and she also wanted the toes with it, okay? Now, I love doing my acrylic toes. Acrylic toes is basically like me doing an overlay. Love everything about it. Like, acrylic toes, when you add acrylic toes to your surface, I be overly happy because, like, baby, you don't know, I'm finna bless your toes. Like, literally, your toe BBL. Your toes ain't even gotta be ugly. They can be pretty as all outdoors. But when you walk out, I'm telling you, cover your ears when I say that. Your toe gonna get sucked on, okay? Cause baby, they just be that teeth. Like, oh my Lord. A lot of people tend to talk about how it's so hard to do acrylic toes, but in my opinion, I say if you know how to slay an overlay on a nail, you can definitely do toes, because the toes is nothing but an overlay. If somebody ever put tips on y'all feet, run. When I say run, I mean run. Because, baby, don't you ever allow nobody to put tips on your feet. It is not supposed to be on your feet. Tips are made for hands, not toes, okay? And they have to understand they cannot put tips on your feet. Like, y'all need to run. That is so scary if y'all allow somebody to put tips on your feet. It's not even good. Like, so much fungi can get underneath that, and then the amount of bacteria being trapped within. Baby. Just to think of it. Yuck! Yeah, don't do it. If they ain't just putting the straight acrylic and building it, pitter-patter, playing with it, then you gotta go, boo. You ain't at the right spot. No shade, no tea. But when I do my acrylic toes, I start off with my big toe, and I only use one bead when doing acrylic toes. But when I'm doing the little piggies, I end up having that one bead divided into two. So I do like 2 toes at a time. And that's what really make my acrylic toes go by fast, because like I just be moving so fast when it comes to them, because I do like get that one bead, split it in half. Now 2 piggies down. You ain't got number 10 toes with it. Doing 2 at a time or doing the big toe by itself, bow, done. Just in a whiff of time. But when doing my acrylic toes, I tend to work with a more drier bead, because I don't be wanting it to like be too runny. Like, compared to how I do it with nails, I make my beads way drier. And by doing it, you got to make sure you got the right ratio of liquid to powder ratio. I'm telling you. And especially when it comes to the toes, you have to make a toe. For somebody that ain't got no pinky toe, yeah, you got to make a toe. So you got to make sure that bead is all outdoors, dry enough. Now, you're going to mess up a couple of times, and it's okay. But the way to redeem yourself is with the shaping. Literally, the shaping, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. A secret of mine that I'm sharing with y'all that a lot of people don't tell y'all. Them sander bands is not what really get them toes crispy. You want me to tell you what it is? A 5-in-1 bit. I kid you not. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm telling y'all, that 5-in-1 bit gonna give y'all that crispy, clean. Talking about Mr. Clean, fresh look. Okay? It do it for me every time. Like, every time you see them acrylic toes and you see that, yep. That's that 5-in-1 bit. Definitely invest in one. That 5-in-1 bit takes off acrylic and helps shape it, okay? Lock in with it. Now, for my next client, she ended up wanting a stiletto. She didn't really want a Valentine's Day style, but I still ended up giving her something close to it, like a little black, white, and pink. But she wanted the polka dots, and I'm not gonna lie, she loved it. She loved it. I could definitely see the satisfaction in her face. And also, I love doing the stilettos. She wanted a short stiletto, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I love me some stilettos. The only time when I be getting tips is like rarely. I always go to stilettos. Like, stilettos are duck. Y'all, I don't know what it is, but it's just something about that stiletto. That duck, oh my God, don't get me started. But once again, when I do my application for my stilettos, I go in with one bead. And if I feel like it ain't, giving all the fullness, I go in with a second or a third bead. But they be really, really mini beads. Now, once again, y'all, do not touch that acrylic with your hands. Don't do what I'm doing. Put gloves on and work with gloves. I usually work with gloves, but this day was a really, 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 really busy day. I had a lot going on. So, yeah, still no excuses, but wear gloves, chat. I love doing application for stilettos because I feel like the application timing is literally little to nothing. Maybe because of how I be like doing the beads, but I really feel like application for stiletto goes so fast compared to doing square. Now, y'all just seen me spray her nail. It is called a chemical reaction. So that's when all the chemicals are bound and they, it getting a little friction, making your nail hot. And as the acrylic is hardening on your tip and on your nail, it kind of heats up the nail plate. So the best way to calm it down is using alcohol. Once again, y'all, I remember last time I told y'all, my client taught me that if you place the nail on your skin, it starts to cool down. It's like a little heat sensation, but she said it's not a bad heat. Like, it's like a warmth type feeling. It calms the nail all the way down, but you could spray it with alcohol. This works best as well. Alcohol or hand sanitizer, either or. Now for her finishing results, she ended up getting these bad boys, and she got some pink little piggies to match. I love everything about it. This bubblegum pink is definitely growing on me. Now for my third client, she wanted this inspo set that I had already did recently. She wanted it straight off my store. She was like, "Oh, these are so pretty. I just want them something like this." And she got them in the length short. Now, the set was a Frenchie set, and on the original post, it had a bow and an initial, but she said she didn't want the initial. She just basically wanted like the Frenchie heart look. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving this Frenchie heart look. Like, I don't know what it is, but I really am addicted to this Frenchie heart look. Like, I don't know, it's quick, easy, and stylish, and yet again, it's pretty. It can also last after Valentine's Day compared to like other Valentine's Day sets. Like, some of them are like up and stuck Valentine only, but this one is kind of like well-rounded, and I love everything about it. Now, on the thumb, I put XO with a heart because I did want to give her a little spice. She said, "You don't have to all make them heart Frenchies." So I was like, "I got you, girl." So we're going to swivel, dip in places and add a little difference. Now, I use my dotting tool to make the hearts and also make the little polka dots in between. I have seen people actually use the dotting tool to like make the hearts completely and just like drag them out. But I go in with my liner brush because I feel like it gives that heart a sharper end point. Because like, I don't know, when you use that brush, the tip of the brush, to like just let it do all the work, I'm telling you, it give off a clean, crispy look. Now, this is for all my girls out there that are nail biters, because she was a nail biter. Do not be afraid to get y'all nails done. I'm telling y'all, we could work with anything. If you're a true nail tech, then you know. Baby, if you know ball, then you know. We can work with anything, literally. Like, her nails were so little. I wish I took a picture of before. But you would have thought that, "Oh, I can't do your nails." No, baby. Anything is possible, okay? With God on my side, anything is possible. And he indeed was on my side, because I can say, now I had a different, no, I think I have had a, well, I probably have had another client. Yeah, I have. I actually have experienced a client where she was had some really short nails, but I really had to do an overlay on hers. But it still gave. It still true, okay? No matter what. Like, I could work with anything. I'm telling you. Like, don't be scared. Book those appointments. Y'all nail biters need love too. Like, just like y'all dogs need love, as in dogs, the feet. Yeah, them dogs, they need love. Nail biters need love, okay? It's equality over here, okay? Judge-free zone. Now, after a while, I started to get a more cleaner grasp on doing the Frenchies with the heart, because even though I feel like I made the Frenchie a little too short, whether deep, I still was able to manage to get all the hearts to pop out and still add my polka dot. Like, I don't know. I'm still working on making like a deep French, a mid French, a high French. Like, I'm still working on my French. Like, I'm still in my little Frenchy phase. Now, once again, I said we're going to go in with the thumb with an XO, and we're going to make a heart. Now, we're going to make a heart using the liner brush. I'm not going to lie, the heart using the liner brush is literally just making like an X. Like, two little diagonal lines and bringing them together. Like, I always turn out fine. Like, oh, so creamy and crispy. Now, next up, we're going to be doing our overlay. Like, y'all, once again, I'm like a shorty nail tech, so I be going crazy with the overlays. Like, I just love doing overlays. Like, they just are so cute and girly. Like, I don't know, they just give grown woman vibes. Like, yes, look at my nails. Like, they're mine, all mine. Just a little acrylic at the top. Now, what type of overlay do y'all prefer? Do y'all prefer the builder gel overlay, or do y'all prefer the acrylic? I have came across a couple of clients that said they like the acrylic better than the builder gel, and I have came across, I want to say, one client that said the builder gel she likes better, but my overlays consist of acrylic only. Like, I don't do builder gel or party gel, only acrylic. I am a acrylic only nail tech. Same thing for the toes. The only thing I use is acrylic, unless you're getting gel toes with Frenchies. Then, of course, I'm going to use it's like this little base gel, if I could call it, but it's not a base gel. But I just know it's something along the lines, and it looks like an acrylic type of base color. But that's found on Dynamic. Let me know if y'all want this type of product too. Now, the acrylic that I use mostly today in this video is either the Cover Pink from DNTI, or I use Cover Pink by Mia Secret. My favorite two go-tos. I'm telling y'all, this shit like butterball. This shit butter. Straight butter. Now, she wanted this inspo set. Y'all know, like that viral pink set that's been going around with the little 2 double lines. And then you got the black and the white with it. Yeah, she wanted this. And I'm not going to lie, I love doing it because I have done it a couple of times. This set and the Ladybug set is like the sets I have done the most. And polka dots. Heavy on the polka dots. Y'all heard what they said. 2026 is the new 2016. So my girls are definitely giving it, okay? I'm telling y'all. And the amount of compliments that I get on the Ladybug nails is bizarre. Like, I love everything about it. Getting into her designing, I'm not gonna lie, I love doing like simple basic designs like this because they be so quick and easy, and they also be very fundamental. And once again, I love me a good thin line art. Let me tell y'all, that thin line art really is what gives it that French kiss type of set, you know. Now y'all probably be thinking, dang, every time I look up, she got a different phone she using for the inspo. Y'all got 3 phones, one for the bug and one for the... Okay, I'm just playing. No, I actually do have 3 phones. I have 2 for my personal... one for my personal and 2 for my business. And that one is another one of my business phones that I also film my content on. That's the original phone I was filming my content on. But right now, I'm using my 17 Pro Max to film content. Y'all see how crisp that was? My bad, y'all. I had to lock in for a second because y'all see how easy I just cleaned that up with that cleaning brush. It may have been through some things, but I'll tell you, still get the job done. Now, back to it. I filmed from my 17 Pro Max, and I put my camera settings on 4K, and I do 60. I want to say it's either 60 or 30 HPH, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, y'all. My bad if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I recall. That's what I use. Definitely is either the 60 or the 30, but most of the time I use the 60 for better camera quality. Now, using the dotting tool to go in and make those polka dots, sometimes I just kind of do it like out of uniform, and other times I try to make it uniform, but I have kind of mastered a way to make it look uniform yet out of uniform. But I really love doing the polka dots, y'all. As I can tell, like, polka dots rule the world now. 2026 is the new 2016. I promise you, child. And that polka dot design is actually on the pointer finger, and in the middle finger is zebra stripes, white French tip with the zebra stripe. Y'all, love everything about it. Y'all. Let me tell y'all. Love. My next client came in and she wanted a fill in and also a cut down. So she went from, I want to say, a medium length to a extra short. That's almost coming as an overlay. I'm not going to lie, if we being honest, extra short is really just overlay. Just a little bit longer. I'm telling you, just a little bit longer. Now, my fill-ins don't take nothing at all. And she also had a nail repair for 2 fingers, I want to say. Her thumb, and it was her middle finger on her other hand. Or it was this hand. But yes, 2 repairs, and the rest were just a regular fill-in. It take me about 5 to 10 minutes, 10 minutes less to do a fill-in. Not gonna lie, y'all. Fill-ins go really, really fast. And if I'm being honest, if I got a day full of nothing but fill-ins, beef at me grease, I'm done by, I ain't gonna lie, about 5, 6 o'clock. Yeah, about 5, 6 o'clock, because I finish my fill-ins kind of fast, because when I get fill-ins, I don't know why, they typically get like a basic design after getting the fill-in. Like, when they want to fill in, they'll come in like, can I get this design? And it should be something basic, quick, and easy. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I do move pretty fast when doing nails. Like, I don't know why and how. I just be moving really fast. Like, when you in that zone, you in that zone. Now, something I have kind of been working on is trying to master doing 2 nails at once, because I have mastered doing 2 toes at once when I do my acrylic toes, y'all. So yeah, I've been trying to get into mastering that little 1 2, like, you know, getting a little dabbling into something new, especially when doing overlays. I feel like I can definitely do 2 nails at once. You see how I'm going back and forth? Now, the key to doing overlays, keep your brush about as moist but dry as possible. Don't let it dry out too much, and don't let it be too wet, because if you work at a good pace, I'm telling you, liquid to powder ratio, you're going to get through that set pretty fast when doing application. Literally. Once again, wear gloves. Don't be like me. Wear gloves. Please wear gloves. You do not want to get contact dermatitis. I'm just hard-headed. That's all, boo. That's it. That's all. Now, for her design, she wanted something Valentine's Day themed. She wanted this pink and brown, but she wanted me to add in like some lips. And I was like, you know, I got you, girl. So I ended up using my custom bubblegum pink that I always make. Y'all, they wore me out Valentine's Day with this color. Like, I had to make a full bottle of custom of this color, y'all. Like, people was getting their toes this color, people was getting their front shoes this color. And I ain't mad, though, because, like, yeah, girl. But this is like that pink. This the pink that the pink girlies be loving. I'm telling you, like, you probably think, oh my God, there's so much pink. Yes, pink. In their world, pink rules the world. In my world, purple rules the world. I'm telling you. But I ain't gonna lie, I never saw this brown and purple, brown and pink combo going together like this. I ain't gonna lie, she ate. I gave her props. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, sister, you ate on this design choice. I ain't gonna lie. Now, for her middle finger, it was a brown fat. My bad, y'all. But it was a brown French tip, and the ring finger was a pink bubblegum solid color. And the pinky was a bubblegum pink French tip, and the thumb was a brown French tip. But on those brown French tips, I went in with a pink. It was either pink or white. No, I think it was pink, y'all. It was a pink polka dot. Basically just placing the random polka dots, making it look real cutesy, real tea. And for the pink, I just did the brown polka dots. And for that ring finger, I did the bubblegum pink. I ended up doing brown polka dots on it too. And once again, when I place my polka dots, I use my dot into it, and I just randomly post, like, just place them down. I ain't gonna lie, just placing them down. Now, for that ring finger, I end up going in, changing the design up to being an XO, because she was like, hey, can you do like a Valentine lip or an XO? And I was like, I got you, girl. So I end up going in, changing the design into an XO, with the XO being traced in brown. And I'm not gonna lie, I never expected brown and pink to go together so well. Like, no shade, no tea. I actually like this combo. It's giving warmth, comforting colors. Let's say that. I like that. It's like a comforting color. And with both of them together, comforting. So warm. But on her pointer finger, she said, can she get a lip? And I was like, yeah, I got you, girl. Let me tell you something. Them lips, I have to relearn every year. I don't know why. That and the peppermint swirl design for Christmas, oh my God. If you know, you know. Them nail techs, baby, y'all know. We be having to relearn some of these designs, because it's just so many designs in the world that you just simply slip up and forget about the other ones on the slip. Like, it's not on purpose. It's just like seasonal type thing. You feel me? Yeah. Her end result came out so fire. Like, oh my God, for that to be a fill-in, cut down, and a new design, you would have never thought that it was a fill-in. No shade, no tea. Like, I'm telling y'all, my fill-ins come like a brand new set, okay? On the lighting, I had to turn the lighting down because I'm in front of Big Nosy house. She just texted me talking about, why you in front of my house? Well, bitch, I got a surprise. Oh, well, I got a surprise for you, sister. So I always try to do things for my friends because they always do things for me, and we always like vice versa. So I came to surprise her with some flowers and chocolate covered strawberries. But let's see what she say. I'm just making this quick outro. Yeah, I am tired. But today was a successful day. It has been a blissful week. It has been a blessed week, to be exact. Like, everything went smooth. I'm not gonna say the devil had tried to poke a couple of times, but baby, as long as you got the strength and the belief in the Lord, then nothing that you shall worry about at all. Okay. So I had a great week. Good way to end off my week, I'm not gonna lie. 10 out of 10 recommend. Enjoy every day of this week. First week of the month, excellent. Love it. Can't wait to see what next week brings me, and I know it's gonna bring me plenty more excitement. So yeah, but I just want to give my thanks and appreciation to all my clients that have booked me for this week, and it's also booking me for next week. I can't wait to see y'all, and I'm beyond grateful for the ones I have seen this week, and so happy that I got to express my love and creativity and craft throughout the beauty of nails. Now, to end this bad boy off, bow. These are some nails that I did not record the process of them because my phone was actually dead. So I was like, I'm just gonna hit a charge. I'm just gonna show y'all when I get to the end. So now let me tell y'all, I don't get many long clients, but when I do, I show out. Like, I show all the way out. I don't play that when it comes to them long clients, because, like, baby, you don't understand. I've been waiting for you. Waiting. Craving for you. So I showed out. This was actually an exotic freestyle. I love everything about it. My favorite part of the nail is definitely the bling, because, like, ooh, who knew the kid had that in her? I'm finna go to bed before I lose my mind. I'm just yapping. That's how you know you tired, when you just sit there and yap. Yeah. But anywho, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Plenty more videos where this came from. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, bye y'all.